Hi, my name's Marcus Wheelhouse. Welcome to Sort My Swing with Wheelhouse Golf. This is the part of the show where you send in your video and I analyse it. We've got Kevin from Auckland today. He's a 55-year-old, plays out at Grange Golf Club. He's on about 12 handicap, pretty good player, but we're going to have a little look at him and see how we can get him better. So Kevin, a pretty good setup position. I think the big thing for you is trying to get your elbows and knowing what you're trying to do straight from the start. I think the golf club's in pretty good plane, okay? But you can see how your work all away from that golf club is working very much that way, a little bit more than I'd like to see. And the big thing for me is trying to get yourself into that sort of mode where the right arm feels like it's higher, and then now when you start down, you really feel like that whole left side is going to be a line or a wall you're going to hit against, okay? What I'm seeing is your whole left side working quite slidey back that way, and then what you'll get is you'll get the club flicking past the hands, and that pull shot or that push, which is what we're trying to get rid of, working a little bit more into that sort of whole hitting area. Okay, Kevin, we're looking at your pushes out to the right this week, okay? 3 things to focus on. First of all, on the backswing, okay, we want you to get you much more in front of you with your arms. And what I mean by that is that at the moment when you work back, your right elbow and your elbows part quite a bit, okay? And that gets the look of the swing being a little bit low and a little bit narrow for my liking. I like to see your arms much more in front of you. After you get some width, okay, we're gonna start to now get you the feeling that your club is working to the left of the target. At the moment, for Kev, when he works down, the first thing that he does is the club drops under, because he's been so behind himself, drops under the plane, okay? And we get this sort of motion where all the swing direction is out to the right of the target, which is a big cause of shots that he plays. The last thing that he's got to think about is what his hip does, okay? Because he does a little bit of this. When his arms get behind him, he slides his hip towards the target too much, and that gets him all trapped, and bang, to the right she goes, okay? What we need to feel like is that your hips stay down very much in that, you're hitting against a wall, okay? And that's what now creates the club face working, or the club head, I should say, working straight down the target line. It feels like it's gonna go left, and that'll create a shot to come back onto the target and have a nice weekend out on the golf course. So you've got those 3 things to work on in the future now. You've got that feeling that you can get the width in the backswing. You've got the feeling in the transition where the club feels like it's going to work to the left of the target, whilst keeping that real nice wall feeling on the left side, okay? So not sliding and feeling like your swing direction's all going to the right of the target, okay? That's the key, okay? And so for all you folk out there, make sure you keep sending those swings in. I'll have a look at it, and hopefully we can have fun weekends out in the golf course.
Have Marcus Wheelhouse sort your swing. Send a video of your swing from side on and down the line and tell Marcus a little about your golf game. Email your video to marcus@marcuswheelhouse.com and your swing could be analysed by one of the best golfing brains in the business on Holden Golf World.